Hello. So today I want to talk about this is a this is a politics analysis review, and I found this very interesting video in which talks about how black people are depicted within the media, and how it's racially offensive, and and this is actually displayed by Canada's Prime Minister. So I actually want to play this video. I want you to see the video, and I'll just press play.
A crucial election campaign, the Canadian Prime Minister is engulfed in a major scandal. Pictures of Justin Trudeau in racist makeup have emerged. The first tweeted by Time magazine, showing Trudeau at an Arabian Nights themed party at a private school where he taught in 2001. The other is a picture of Trudeau on a high school talent show, supposedly singing the Banana Boat song, which you may know as Deo. And now this video, obtained by Canada's Global News from a Conservative Party of Canada source. We are told that this was shot in the early 90s. The Canadian Prime Minister apologized after the first picture was published, saying that he didn't think of it as racist at the time, but now he knows better. I want to bring in CNN digital producer Kendall Trammell. She has published a piece today on why these kinds of acts are so offensive. And Kendall, this is the latest episode of a politician answering for wearing racist makeup. You have this column out. It gives context as to why this is such a historically painful offense. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and it's a historically painful offense because it comes from a painful history, and it dates back to the mid-19th century when minstrel shows were really popular, Brianna. Looking at blackface, for example, there were white performers who would go on stage in front of their peers and try to appear as black people, and they would wear dark makeup. And it was offensive. They were making fun of black people, making them look like they were lazy, uneducated, and really generalizing a group. And that is what makes it so offensive.
So what's so interesting about this video is that it was pretty much was explained by one of the reporters, but this video can be found on CNN, and the title is brownface, blackface, and they're all offensive, and here's why. And it's by Kendall Trammell, and with this actually relates back to our clips because we discussed this topic multiple times, and Golash actually touched on this topic and how the media portrays black people. They portray them as uneducated and lazy, and the portrayal is just terrible. So in one of Golash's examples, he talks about the Cosby Show, and he talks about how the Cosby Show it displays a Huxtable family, and what that means is that it's basically a functional family, like, mother, father, daughter, parents that actually, involves inside it's not a broken home. And even though it's portrayed a good image, but it portrays an image that blacks lack that. Like black families lack to have a functional family. And then, as well as Golash also touched on the topic of how blacks are displayed within sports, and they see they see sports as a stereotype, and the media portrays blacks and whites very differently. And basically, it just reinforces stereotypes. And yeah, so my point of this video is to talk about how blacks are being still discussed inside media, and the fact that in today's age, because this was recent, a even though it's not inside our country, but a Canadian politician who holds a lot of, power in a high position, and who is very widely known inside the public. And he still he did this blackface multiple times, and it's very disgusting. And Golash talks about how blacks are portrayed inside the media, and how that's racially stereotypical, and things as such as that. But yeah, the media can be very nasty, and it actually plays a great influence on how blacks are seen across the world, because blacks are seen as much less than other races. And personally, in my opinion, I believe that blacks are the most hated race in the world, which is, this is just my opinion, which I believe is true. I think that is a true theory. I wouldn't even necessarily say it's a theory, because it really is truth, and because there's no other races that are shamed as much as black people in the black community, and just being an African race. Like, there's no other race that is shamed as much as blacks. Like, what blacks are seen as violent, lazy in many ways. It's just something to think about. But that was a very interesting article and video, and I will post the video link inside the comments. Thank you for watching today.